Alright, hi and welcome back to our educators. So after so long, I start to record video balik lah. Okay, so untuk hari ini saya nak bincangkan soalan topikal. Okay, kenapa saya ambil inisiatif membincangkan soalan topikal ini? Kenapa? Because ramai saya mendapati lah form 4 ke form 5 ke, you are like very weak, you know, in terms of the teknik menjawab. So ini dua soalan yang saya bagi for my tuition students. Okay, so tak apa, orang lain pun boleh tengok lah. So you nak soft copy, you boleh join melalui Google Drive yang saya akan pastekan link dia kat bawah tu. So I want you to see how I answer the questions. I will answer the questions in both English and Malay. Okay, so you boleh lah baca sambil-sambil tu, boleh correctkan your knowledge lah. Okay, first question. Raja 2 menunjukkan sebahagian daripada jadual berkala unsur A, B, C, D, E dan F bukan merupakan simbol sebenar unsur. The same thing in English, and you can see you have element A, D, F in the same group, B in one group, E in one group and C in one group. So you know C in group 18, E in group 17, this one in group 16 and this one in group 1. Okay, fine. Now, what is the basic principle? Prinsip asas yang digunakan. Okay, this is a very famous exam question, you know. If they starts to ask about periodic table, usually the first question is about this one. What is the basic principle? Prinsip asas. So every element in your periodic table, how you susun? Okay, you susun every element based on the, yes, proton number, correct, nombor proton. But which way? Ascending order ke descending order? Tertib menaik ke tertib menurun? Ingat, kita susun dia semakin lama semakin meningkat. Faham tak? So prinsip yang digunakan adalah, I write in Malay, in English you translate by yourself. Okay, I will just tell in English. Okay, prinsip yang digunakan adalah mengikut tertib menaik nombor proton. Tertib menaik nombor proton. That's it. Okay, we will arrange the element based on the ascending order of the proton number. Okay, so we will arrange based on ascending order. So the keyword is ascending order of proton number. Okay, tertib menaik nombor proton adalah keyword dia lah. So pastikan benda ni ada, tertib menaik nombor proton, dapat markah, mesti dapat markah, memang you takkan lari. Jangan kata tertib menaik bilangan proton. No, we will say nombor proton. Susun kita guna nombor, kita tak ikut bilangan. Walaupun nilai dia sama, but the best thing is to mention nombor proton. Jangan kata nombor elektron ke bilangan elektron ke, saya jumpa macam-macam jawapan. No. The only answer is tertib menaik nombor proton, ascending order of proton number. Okay, dua unsur yang terletak dalam kumpulan sama, two elements placed in the same group. So how you see your group? Yeah, everything going macam ni. Okay, yang pergi macam ni, the same group. So yang mana the same group? And dia kata dua unsur je. Okay, dua unsur, mana-mana dua lah. Okay, so mana-mana dua pun still you ada restriction, which is this one lah. Ini di kumpulan yang sama, in the same group. Okay, so you kena ambil yang inilah. Okay, but one thing, dia paling atas mula dengan hydrogen kan. So usually I prefer kita ambil D dan F. Okay, sebab hydrogen nak kata dia unsur kumpulan 1, tak juga sebenarnya. Okay, sebabnya unsur kumpulan 1 dia mula based on lithium. Okay, dia lithium, natrium, dia macam tu. Okay, lama nak kami dia something like that, saya ingat. Lithium, natrium, kalium is the main thing lah. So saya lebih prefer you tulis D dan F. That's the correct answer lah. Okay, so if you tulis A, I would say it's wrong. Okay, because the first element always is hydrogen. So hydrogen bukan dalam kumpulan 1 tau. Hydrogen is different. Okay, because kumpulan 1 logam alkali, hydrogen bukan logam. Okay, that's another one thing. Okay, next, tulis susunan elektron bagi atom B. Write the electron arrangement for atom B. Okay, for soalan B tadi, I hope you understand the English version pun. If you want to write A, it's not an issue, but the thing is, A is usually hydrogen lah, the first element, and hydrogen is not group 1 actually, because hydrogen dia it's not a metal. Okay, so we want to say elements in the same group, and hydrogen is not included in group 1 indeed. So we just take D and F lah. That's why the answer is D and F, no other answers. Okay, so electron arrangement for atom B. Where is B? Okay, B is in this shell. Okay, so this is your second shell. Okay, so B is in your second shell. And which group? Group 16. So the electron valence electron is 6. So 2 shells means 2.6. Correct lah. 2 shell and group 16. 2 shell group 16. Correct lah, because the valence electron is 6. Okay, then done. Okay, this is an important question. This question my student, she got wrong. I was very curious why she got wrong, because tak sepatutnya she got wrong lah. Okay, because atas semua dia betul. So, atomic size of E is smaller than atomic size of D. Explain. Okay, so you wanted to talk about atomic size. Okay, remember, whenever people talk about atomic size and so on, you should relate with the theory that you study, the chemical properties and everything. Okay, reactivity and everything, because atomic size is the major factor which influence the reactivity. Okay, fine. Hence now, first, they say E is smaller than D. Atom E lebih kecil daripada atom D kan? So what you want to say from there? Why the atom is kecil and besar? Okay, because it influenced by the proton number. Okay, fine. Betul. So, sekarang, you rasa bilangan proton siapa yang paling banyak? E ke D? Of course, E lah yang paling banyak proton. E paling banyak proton berbanding D. Kenapa? Sebabnya group lah. Okay, you tengok ni. Yang ini D kan, so dia 2.8.1. Yang ini E ni 2.8.7. Nampak tak? So which one punya bilangan proton higher? This one lah, E lah yang higher. Okay, so your first sentence is bilangan proton bagi atom E adalah lebih banyak berbanding atom D. So this is the first sentence. Okay, you want to write in English. The number of protons of atom E is more than atom D. Correct. Okay, this is the first sentence that you can write. Okay, because if you talk about size, you should talk about the number of protons first. So you already talk about number of proton kan? Okay, then what is the relationship between bilangan proton size ni? These two things will drag to the, yes, attraction force of nucleus towards the electrons in the shell. Okay, so if E means, you see your E is 2.8.7. Okay, and your D is 2.8.1. So which one have more electron? Of course, E have more electron, right? So the attraction force is from the proton. Remember, attraction force, daya tarikan ini, dia hubungan antara proton dengan elektron tau. Lagi banyak you punya proton, lagi kuat daya tarikan you. The more you protons you have, the more strong your attraction force is. Okay, so tadi nak jawab macam mana? Daya tarikan oleh proton di dalam nukleus, oleh proton, okay, kejap di dalam nukleus terhadap elektron. Okay, terhadap elektron. Okay, you are talking about electron here. Highlight the word. So you should have atom word lah. Okay, terhadap atom unsur E adalah lebih, yes, lebih kuat. That's the word. Okay, it's more strong. Okay, adalah lebih kuat berbanding atom unsur D. Dapatlah unsur D. Okay, but you should understand one thing. E dengan D ni di petala yang mana? E di color 3, D pun di color 3. So you kena faham satu benda. Kan satu unsur, one of the properties of period 3 color 3 adalah semakin ke kanan, size atom semakin kecil. Size atom semakin kecil. Kenapa semakin kecil? Sebabnya keelektronegatifan. Okey, keelektronegatifan ni maksudnya banyak proton, lagi kecil size atom, sebab proton akan tarik dengan kuat. That is why size atom E lebih kecil daripada D. Faham? Sebab dia ada banyak proton. So when there is a lot of protons, the attraction force is stronger. So when the attraction force is stronger, the proton in the nucleus will pull the electrons towards the nucleus. So how you want to write that in English? The attraction force of nucleus towards electrons or atom E is stronger than atom D. That's the thing. Okay, that would be nice. Okay, I repeat again. The attraction force of proton in the nucleus towards the electrons in the shell for atom E is stronger than atom D. I dah repeat dua kali You follow the last one. Okay, so this is the answer. This is where you get your 2 marks. Okay, moving on for next question. Jadual 3 menunjukkan formula empirical formula, molecular formula. Okay, so first thing first, before you start to answer, find the definition. What is the definition? Define the thing lah. Okay, define both of this. Okay, then you start to answer, because that's one of the famous question. I haven't stopped yet. You already can see the first question is about empirical formula. Meaning of empirical formula, maksud formula empirik. Okay, so empirical formula is the simplest formula, meaning that, okay, sorry, I continue back. Okay, so coming back for the topic, meaning of empirical formula. Okay, so you should know lah the meaning. In Bahasa Melayu pun you kena tahu lah maksud dia. So empirical formula is the simplest ratio. Okay, that's how my teacher asked me to remember. Simplest ratio of atoms of each element in the compound. Meaning that, okay, let's say this is a compound, right? Okay, so this is one element. Okay, so maybe in molecular formula it should be Zn2, N4, O6, something like that. So each one of this you will divide with 2 to make sure you get Zn. Just an example. Okay, this is not the correct thing. I just give an example. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so like you divide the thing, right? Sorry, why I erase it very fast. Okay, so first element, one element. So the simplest ratio for it is 1, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this is another one ratio. 6 divided by 2, another one ratio. 1, 2, 3. Understand? So this is how your calculation should be lah. Okay, so how you want to answer? Okay, the first keyword is formula kimia yang menunjukkan nisbah atom terringkas. Okay, nisbah atom terringkas. Where's the thing? Nisbah atom terringkas bagi setiap jenis unsur dalam satu sebatian in Malay. In English. Okay, this question I want to answer fully in English. Okay, just now I answered fully in Malay, right? So this time I want to write everything in English. Malay guys, you translate back. Okay, for Malay version you can translate back lah. Okay, so the empirical formula means that chemical formula that shows simplest ratio of atom of each element in the compound. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay, this is how your answer should be lah. Okay, so dapatlah your 1 mark. Okay, now write the empirical formula for compound M. Okay, so this is compound M. Okay, you have C4H8, means that you have 4 and 8, right? Do you have 4 and 8 in the same table? Yes, we have 4 and 8 in table 4. Yeah, I know table 2 also have 4 and 8, but 4 is the biggest one lah, table 4 lah. So I divide both of that with 4. So ended up I will get CH2. Understand? This is just a normal calculation of just divide with 4. So 4 is C, 8 is 2, so CH2. Okay, done. Alright. Okay, then moving on to our last question. Okay, when compound J is heated strongly, okay, highlight the word heated strongly. Okay, it will decompose to form zinc oxide, oxygen gas, and also nitrogen gas. Okay, so by the way, you know lah what is your compound J, because your compound J is a nitrate. It contains nitrate. Actually, compound J is a nitrate salt, because when you heat up your nitrate salt only, you will get metal oxide, which is zinc oxide, in this case oxygen gas and also nitrogen dioxide gas. Okay, so write back your formula. So you have ZnNO32. You heat up strongly, you will get ZnO, O2 and also NO2. So your final thing is, this is your chemical formula. Okay, so you just got 1 marks because the formula of your substance and also product is correct. Okay, but you should balance out your equation. So how you want to balance out your equation? Okay, so try to see, your oxygen is 6, here you have 5, kind of hard to balance. Okay, try to see, you have 2 nitrogens here, but here you have only 1 nitrogen, so put 2 first at here. So wait, 2NO2. So you will get 2 4 6 and 7. You have 7 oxygens, but you have 6 oxygens here, but your nitrogen is balanced in a way, so you confused whether want to proceed with nitrogen or oxygen, right? Then what you do, you go to zinc. Okay, you feel like, oh, zinc is 1 and 1, but it's already balanced. It's okay, you try and error. Okay, just you try to put 2 first. Okay, you put 2 at here, or you want to put at here also can. Okay, just put. Okay, then you can see your oxygen turns out to be 8, 2, 4, 4 and 8. Yes, but here you have only 6, so you put another 2. Automatically here is 6, and then front there you got 2, so it is 12. So you have 12 oxygen. Here you have only 6, 8, I guess. Okay, so what you want to do, then you can realize that your nitrogen here is 4, but already got another, your nitrogen initially 2 and got another 2 at front, so you got 4 nitrogen. So what you do, you buang this 2, you put 4 here. So automatically oxygen is 8, 10 and 12. Here also 12. Everything is balanced. So what I'm trying to say is, whenever you have a chemical equation for nitrate ions, nitrate ions, you should be very careful with your equation, because sangat senang nak careless. And final one, if 1 mole of compound J is heated, calculate the volume of gas nitrogen dioxide produced at room condition. Okay, so based on your chemical equation, write back your chemical equation. Whenever you want to do calculation, please write your chemical equation. My students, please take note. Yesterday I marked one of my students' worksheet, tak tulis back the chemical equation. Although it's up there, write back, jangan malas. Okay, they say 1 mole sebatian J, right? 1 mole of J compound, so N is 1 mole here. And they want to find volume of nitrogen gas. Okay, volume of this thing at room condition, RC. Okay, so the issue is between zinc nitrate and also nitrogen dioxide. Okay then proceed with your mole ratio. Theoretically in your lab you have 2 mole ZnO32, correct? Okay, it's based on the first sentence of your mole ratio. This is the mole ratio actually. It's based on your chemical equation. So you have 2 and 4 Okay, so that's your first issue. Okay, right first, it's okay. 2 equivalent with 4 mole of NO2. Okay, then in lab you have only 1 mole ZnNO32. Okay, then how much of NO2 you have? Calculate So 1 times 4, you just cross multiplication. So 2x equal to 4, then x equal to 2 mole of NO2. Okay, but this is the number of moles of your nitrogen dioxide in the lab. But however, I want the volume in room condition. So I have to use which triangle? I have to use the third triangle. The mole, the room condition and everything. Okay, so okay, just write the formula. Number of moles equal to volume over molar volume. Okay, so number of moles is 2, your molar volume is 24 decimeter per mole. How I know? Already give, it's a theoretical value. So multiply this formula. You have to multiply number of moles and molar volume. So you will get 24 decimeter cube per mole. Okay, so your x is equal to your molar thing Okay, actually that should be the way. You can simply write x equal to 2 mole of NO2. Okay, then don't put X again this time, because X is for the number of moles, so just put volume lah, volume. Okay, and also volume again. Okay, so cut mole and mole. Okay, because atas bawah, this one kat sini, another one is at down there lah. Okay, because mole negative 1 means the mole at down. Okay, so you're done. Then 2 times 24, you will get 48 decimeter cube. Yes, correct. Okay, so write that. Don't change the unit to centimeter cube, because I worried you careless. So just leave in decimeter cube, because in chemistry we accept the answer in decimeter cube for volume. Okay, so that's it. Your calculation is correct. You press your calculator correctly when you calculate the thing, all is fine, then you'll get the marks. So how you get marks for this question, I want to show lah. Okay, your first mark is your complete mole ratio. This whole step is your first mark. Okay, is your first mark. Then your second mark is you calculate. Okay, you calculate your volume. Okay, with correct value 48 with correct unit. Both of these are, both of the things are there, then you'll get your second mark. So that's it. As simple as that, you will get your 2 marks. Okay, so others I already brief out you how to get the marks. So I'm done discussing this module. So please take note all the key tips that I gave to you, and please ensure that you did the practice, okay, before my next class lah. For those who are studying in my tuition, you have to finish out and send in the Google Classroom. For those yang just watching from you can just take note and keep for your personal revision lah, keep updated. Okay, I will do another one module later lah, another 2 questions. So every day I will upload questions for the answering techniques part in Malay and English, just to ensure this year SPM preparation is more smooth, because last year I got a lot of positive feedbacks from students for my teaching. So that's why I opened my online tutoring lah. Okay, so those yang interested with my online tutoring, you can contact me. Okay, that's it. Bye bye.